Evelyn, Aziz, and Adafi. We are here to discuss Unilever and globalization. I'll pass it on to my colleague to start the introduction.
Hello, my name is Evelyn, and this is Group 1, and we'll be focusing on Unilever, the brand. Unilever is a global powerhouse in the FMCG industry with a diverse portfolio of well-recognized brands. It was formed through a merger in 1929. From 1930s through 1940s, they diversified into local productions through acquisition of domestic companies. They expanded into Africa and Asia in the 50s, while in the 60s and 70s, products like Axe body spray for men, Omo, and Sunlight were created. In the 80s through 90s, they expanded into personal care and nutrition with the launch of Hellmann's mayonnaise. They also acquired Ben & Jerry's ice cream brand. And then in the 2000s, they centralized their operations through targeted marketing. It's a global company with a wide range of products in over 190 countries. Their product portfolio includes food and beverages, home care products, nutrition, beauty and well-being, and personal care. They compete with organizations such as Nestle, L'Oreal, Colgate, P&G, Johnson & Johnson, and so on. As at 2024, the global consumer goods market is valued at $13 trillion, with Unilever's having 2% global market stake at over 50 billion euros. Next. Unilever's business module is majorly classified under its product diversification, which helps to mitigate risk and provide multiple revenue streams. They have a strong, well-known and trusted brand, which contributes significantly to its market presence and consumer loyalty. Their global presence in over 190 countries allows for an extensive distribution network to reach its vast consumer base. They emphasize on sustainable business practices, incorporating environmental and social consideration into its operations. A deep understanding of consumer needs and preferences is a core part of their business. They use this knowledge to drive product development and marketing. This means that each of the 5 business groups are fully responsible and accountable for strategy, growth, and profit delivery. In essence, Unilever's business module revolves around providing a wide array of essential consumer goods to a global market with a growing emphasis on sustainable and responsible practices. Next.
Hello, my name is Aziz Gani. I'll be talking about Unilever engagement with other competitors in the industry. Unilever engages with competitors and industry associations globally, focusing on collaborative efforts for sustainable business strategies and policy agenda, while also maintaining a commitment to transparency and accountability in its relationship with industry groups. The collaboration and coalition engaging with peer companies, Unilever actively works with competitors both individually and through coalition and trade association to implement sustainable business practices and drive policy changes that contribute to systemic improvements. Example of collaboration 1. Sustainable Living Plan. Unilever's Sustainable Living Plan, which aims to make sustainable living commonplace, was developed through extensive engagement with employees and external stakeholders. Unilever Compass, a new integrated strategy, builds on lessons from Sustainable Living Plan and continues to engage with stakeholders on the climate change. Unilever also calls on industry associations to step up the climate efforts, including revisiting climate policy positions, and then also to come together to assist on the World Green issue. Living wage. Unilever works with other businesses and organizations like the International Labour Organization and the UN Global Compact to promote living wages and transparent data. Industry associations. Unilever is a member of over 600 industry groups, coalition, and trade bodies, and aim to ensure alignment with their climate policy positions with the option to withdraw membership if necessary. Transparency and accountability. Climate Transition and Action Plan. Unilever Climate Transition Action Plan represents its commitment to accountability and scrutiny, and they aim to extend this transparency to the relationship with industry association. Next, the market share. Here is a more detailed look at Unilever market share and performance key areas and market share in the ranking of show of the leading FMCG companies worldwide. In 2023, based on generated net sales, in that year, Unilever was ranked as the 6th largest consumer goods company worldwide, with net sales of about $63.29 billion global presence. Unilever operates in over 190 countries and serves 4.4 million retail stores in top 10 emerging markets. The product portfolio. Unilever portfolio includes brands like Knorr, Lipton, Ben & Jerry, Hellmann's, and Dove. Market share performance. In some regions and product categories, Unilever has more than 50% market share. Unilever has been both growth and challenges in market share across different regions and categories. Unilever market share in the US and Europe has been impacted by growth of private label brands. Unilever is focusing on innovation and brand investment to drive growth. Next. In their 5-sector analysis, the beauty and well-being grew underlying sales by 6.5%, with volume growth of 5.1% driven by strong growth across its power brands. On personal care sector, the personal care sector grew 5.2% with 3.1% volume growth, led by strong innovation-led sales growth of deodorants. On the home care sector, the home care sector underlying sales increased by 2.9% with 4.0% volume growth, more than offsetting the price decline linked to commodity cost deflation. On the food sector, it grew underlying sales of about 2.6% with muted volume growth of 0.2% amidst the market slowdown and moderating prices. For the ice cream, that grew to 3.7% with a return to positive volume growth of 1.6%. This reflected an improved performance in the second half, supported by bigger innovations and operational improvements by Unilever PLC. Next.
Okay, hello. I will be discussing Unilever internationalization using the Uppsala model. This model is divided into 4 sections. No regular export activities, export through independent representations, establishment of foreign subsidiaries, and foreign production. We'll start with no regular export activity. Unilever as a company uses its international network to set up distribution routes in new locations. Unilever leverages on cutting-edge technology to reach its customers. Example, e-commerce, mobile app, social media channels, email marketing, and influencers collaboration. Exporting through independent representations. Unilever partners with local distributors or create specialist network supply its brand to retailers. 2, the company leverages on other channels. Example, franchise outlets, product sampling events, retail chain partnership, and community programs. Establishment of foreign subsidiaries. The company manages its international expansion through acquisition or partnership of local organizations. Unilever expands its brand through direct sale team, retail stores, and wholesale distributors. Foreign production. Unilever invests in assets in foreign environments such as land, building, and equipment. 2, the company sources its raw materials from within the environment it produces. Example, cassava from cassava farmers in Nigeria. Next. Using the OLI model, we shall understand the competitive advantage of Unilever in the market. Ownership advantage. Unilever has strong brand presence for over 100 years. 2. Unilever enjoys a vast range of consumer products in 5 different sectors. Location advantage includes low-cost labor, raw materials, lower tax, and other tariffs, as well as trained labor forces, to name a few. Has manufacturing plants, offices, distributors, partners, and buyers around the world. 3. Internationalization advantage. Manufactures most of its products internally instead of contracting third party. 2. Form joint ventures with local partners, buying already existing local businesses. Next.
My name is Mukoro Dafe, and I will be talking about the past challenges. Unilever, as an organization with its operation in different global markets, has encountered challenges in the course of its broad global penetrations. The company has made efforts to address challenges in the past, some of which were: 1. Economic instability. The company encountered economic challenges of exchange rate and price fluctuations, compliance to region-specific regulations, and instability in business climates, such as COVID pressures affecting its supply chain. Another challenge involved misleading environmental claims, where the company was accused of wrongly representing their product as more eco-friendly than they actually were, also referred to as greenwashing. Also, Amnesty International reported in 2016 that the company violated labor laws with the use of child and forced labor, dangerous chemicals, and below minimum wage payments, reducing workers' quality of life. Although the firm has responded to combating these challenges, new issues continue to emerge. Next. In more recent times, consumer sentiment can be greatly affected by geopolitical events. This can lead to boycott of products from certain countries or negative social media campaigns. Secondly, Unilever faces intense competition from both global rivals like Procter & Gamble and Nestle. Also, rise of agile local brands also poses a threat to Unilever market share. Lastly, concerns have been raised on Unilever long-term ethical business practice, given its recent course on its environmental and sustainability commitment due to financial pressures. Next. Unilever is also tackling changing consumer preferences and market disruption to maintain competitive advantage in the FMCG sector. These issues recounted have placed Unilever under constant scrutiny globally and require mitigation strategies to maintain the company's long-term reputation and success. Such mitigation strategies include embracing environmental protective programs that include using reusable plastic packages, water stewardship program in drought-prone areas. Unilever is also active in reducing inequalities and improving livelihoods through sustainability compliant supply chains. Next.
Okay, in conclusion, Unilever has been able to position itself in the consumer goods industry with over 100 years of experience in delivery. To stay competitive, Unilever has successfully, 1, leveraged different strategies and framework to hold strong acquisition competitive advantage. 2, expanding its business in high growth markets such as Asia and Africa. 3, continuous sustainability leadership to align with consumers' expectations. 4, cost reduction in their supply chain through integration. 5, holding a strong market position globally through acquisition partnership with local businesses across the world. 4, applies the highest standard of corporate behavior towards employees, communities, and environment it impacts. Unilever conducts its operation with integrity and respect for diversity of all its employees and customers. Unilever aims at producing high quality assurance, quality control to all its products, commercial operation, and relationship. According to the Unilever Code of Business Practice 1995, an ethical behavior that demonstrates Unilever's mission and vision statement. This puts value on integrity, respect, responsibility, and pioneer its practices. Thank you very much.